Okay, I want to keep it up on the family theme, but I actually want you to choose. And I'm just going to give you an overall idea of what it is, and you tell me what you are in the mood for. So I have one about inheritance and siblings. I have another one about a sister slut shaming a sibling. And then I have another one that is going to be about how siblings and a husband and wife are raising their daughter and how it's affecting the aunt.
Am I picking one out of these or two out of these? Because you do two stories, right?
Yeah, to start. So go ahead and choose one.
I'm stuck between the inheritance and the aunt.
Okay, we're going to do both. Perfect. So let's start lighter. Am I the asshole for refusing to share our Nan's inheritance with my siblings? I, 20 female, was my Nam's full-time carer from when I was 13 to when she passed away when I was 19. My mom got in a huge argument with her, and my entire family ended up cutting her off. I felt guilty, though, as it felt wrong to leave an old woman with mobility and memory issues to live on her own. She was too stubborn to get home help or to go into a care home. I spent my entire teen years caring for her on my own. I am the youngest of 4 siblings, but none of them wanted to help, so it was just left to me. She was difficult to live with, very easily aggravated, needed constant care. My teen years sucked. When she died, she left everything to me. I got her house and all of her money. My mom was mad at this, though. She claimed that my Nan had done it to cause an argument between me and my siblings over money. My siblings didn't say anything about the money. They were fine with it. It was just my mom that had the issue. She told me to split the money with them, and I said no. The argument was roughly a year ago, and our relationship has been rocky since. My oldest brother is currently having financial issues, and I've loaned him some money. This has started the argument up once again. My mom says it's wrong that I've loaned it to him instead of giving it to him, and what I've given him is less than 1/4 of the total amount that I was given. I know I was initially in the right, but I'm starting to feel guilty about the loan. My mom is insisting again that I split the money, and I'm feeling worse and worse about standing my ground as time goes on. Am I the asshole?
It's a tough one. I mean, maybe it's not. I don't think she is. I think it's none of their business how somebody decides to pass their assets along. It's always a tough pill to swallow. But not her responsibility to do. It's literally called a will. It's a person's will. Her Nan's will was to give her all her, her money and whatever. So that is what it is. Mom should drop it.
Yeah, I think that she's absolutely not the a-hole. For me, this one's really straightforward. And she is 20, so she's still really young. And it sounds like did she say that she was the youngest? Yeah, she's the youngest of the 4. So she has 3 older siblings who aren't putting too much pressure on her, it sounds like, but the mom is. So again, she's still young, still impressionable, still the baby. She stepped up to take care of her grandmother, and the grandmother rewarded her as best as she could after passing. And to me, hearing that the siblings don't really have a problem, and that the siblings, one asked for money and seemed okay with the loan, and it seems like the mom is the one upset. I feel like the mom is harboring issues with her own mom, right? Because it said that they got in a fight, and then I said that the mom is mad at this, right? So wait.
But the thing I'm wondering is if the mom is going to the other kids and like riling them up behind the girl's back, and then she's just the one, who's going to deliver the message. But the siblings feel the same, but maybe they don't say anything or act on it. I wonder if that's the case, or if they really are just whatever, and it's the mom making her own battle about it.
You're right. And maybe the siblings are getting riled up, but even if they are, they're not expressing it. So if the mom is trying to get them riled up, they're not wild up enough to the point of taking it up with their sister.
Yeah. Or you know what I mean? Just at least
Planting
the
seeds.
mom making a thing and then the kids agreeing, but then acting differently when the girl's around.
Sure, yeah. What I'm hearing is you're thinking that the mom is like the catalyst behind the siblings being upset. And I can see that and agree with it, but she's not enough of a catalyst for them to make a stink about it to the sister. You know, the mom is the one that seems to have the issue, and it's probably because she felt left out, and maybe she's feeling guilty. Because if I was her, I'd feel guilty as all hell, right?
I'm just wondering, because if the siblings didn't have an issue and then, like, I wonder if the mom went to the brother and was like, ask her for a loan. She'll give it to you. She just got, she should feel good. And then, like, I wonder if that, prompted him to do it. I could see it both ways. So I wonder what the real context is.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that
what does the internet think?
Yeah. So Reddit agrees with us, deemed OP not the a-hole. And I really like the top and first comment. So top comment says, not the asshole. Look, I'm approaching 40. I have a successful career. I have money. I can buy within reason 5 to 10K anything that I want. You know what I can't buy back is time. You sacrifice very important.
Thank you, Gio.
That's our German Shepherd dog. You know what I can't buy back? Time. You sacrifice very important years to you that you'll never be able to get back. Even if you could somehow get them back, it won't be the same. That time in your life is over. And unless the figure that you got was high 6 to 7, I'd argue it sure as hell wasn't worth it. So no, you are not the asshole.
Did OP respond?
OP did not respond to that. I'm going through the thread here, and let me see if OP's responded at all. No, I don't see. Here's another top comment, though, just for some food for thought. Not the asshole. Perhaps instead of thinking about the money as an inheritance, think of it as money you earned by taking care of your grandmother. There's nothing wrong with loaning your brother money that you earned. Absolutely. That's the way to look at it. Not an inheritance, not a will, but you literally were a caretaker and you got paid for it.
Also, isn't it a legally executed agreement?
An inheritance?
Yeah. So the mom is... It's unfortunate. It shows a lot about her character from what she's doing, what she's driving.
Yeah.
So if anything, she's the asshole.
Agreed. Mom sucks.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Yeah. Kick us off.
All right.